stinkbaitTV, episode 6. What's going on? Got my main man, Gabe Garcia.
What's crack-a-lackin' stinkbaitTV? Your boy's in here.
Definitely is, and we're definitely back victorious. We come back victorious, just like I said we would. Week in and week out, I'm here. I'm telling you the truth. I can't tell you a lie. I can tell you a joke, but I cannot tell you a lie. The Eagles are your Super Bowl champions once again. It feels good. Should have been this way 2 years ago, but get back as a motherfucker. And, down goes the Kings.
All I gotta say is fuck the birds.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll take that. We're the champions.
GG's.
Nobody
Good game, fellas.
Year. And let's go ahead and get into it. But obviously, Super Bowl blowout. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Eagles stomped them on every level of the game, really.
What did I say? Zach Bond. I said that in that last. Oh, let's check the stats.
We had stats down. Was it 3? Yeah. Okay. So you said Patrick Mahomes. You said he would rush for 20 plus yards. Let's see. Hold on. Let's get Super Bowl.
Let's pull up the yeah. Because he actually might have got that at the end for sure. Because my parlay hit and paid. But I took Hurts for rushing attempts.
Mine were all
I took Barkley for attempts. And I took Pacheco for over 6 rushing yards. Paid me $150. Or I think, 150. 154. Not a bad little payout for a good little Super Bowl.
I'm just trying to get his stats, bro.
Yeah, pull up there.
I'm just going to pull up Chiefs versus Eagles.
Yeah.
Usually,
it normally pulls up the score, and then at the bottom, at the bottom it'll show like player stats.
Right. Okay, player stats.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so he had 257 yards. I mean, most of these were garbage time, though. I mean, I hated the fact that they got him just because it made the score look a lot better. But dude, they were down 40-6. Like, it was over. Like we like next year, you only got a Gatorade bath at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I mean, we stomped them, bro. Like there was no. They had a couple of good plays at the end, but far too late.
Let's see our predictions. Y'all blew it up.
All right.
There's a bloodbath. We get it.
Okay, so you got that one. You said 215 yards passing. So you got that, and you got the 1.5 touchdowns because you got 2, or you got 3 of them. Okay. So you got that. You got Kareem Hunt 1 rushing touchdown, which no, that one didn't hit it. You had Hollywood Brown on a touchdown. He didn't get one. You did get Hopkins on a touchdown. That one did hit at the end of the game. So you did. Hold on. You said Zach Bond would have 8 plus tackles.
Mm-hmm.
And Devontae with a 40-yard plus touchdown. So you had that with Jalen with the end. So
what I tell you, boy, y'all tune in with your boy.
Hold on. Let me go to my stats.
We need to build a group. I've been saying this. For anybody watching Stinkbait, get with me. We'll build a group. We ain't going to charge none of us money. Put our brains together. Let's win some damn money on some sports betting. It's that easy. All of our knowledge. Do a 3-man. Win some money. Call it a week. Let's do this. Been saying this.
Yeah, I've lost like every bet that I put down, especially on Prize Picks and all that stuff. But I'm definitely down to make a group with some people. If y'all are down,
I mean, what are the odds? How many did I get correct right there?
So you got 1. Hold on, how many rushing yards did he have? Because that's one I didn't see. Because I don't know if it's going to show him. Yeah, I don't think it shows.
It'll
Oh, it
show.
does. He has 25 rushing yards.
Boom.
That's great. Okay, so you got that
What'd
one.
I get? One
You
wrong?
did 20 plus. So you got that one correct. That one correct. You got all of his passing correct. You got Kareem Hunt wrong. You got Hollywood Brown wrong. And okay, let's look at. Let's see if they have the Eagles. Zach Bond defense. He had 3 tackles,
Oh.
and you had him at 8 plus.
Okay.
But he did have,
Wrong there.
he
Had
did
an
have
interception.
he had an interception. So I mean, he didn't do
But they
bad.
didn't even run the ball. If they would have ran it, he'd have been busting their heads.
Yeah, dude, they really got in the habit of just throwing the ball like over and over again.
Well, motherfucker, look at y'all's defensive line. Y'all's stopped the run. They've been running it.
They
Kareem
ran it a
Hunt
little
and
bit, but they didn't run
Pacheco
it.
been toting the rock.
They didn't run it that much though.
I mean, they definitely throw more than they run, but they've been toting the rock, bro. Kareem Hunt's had a rushing touchdown in several games. I wouldn't even throw a number because I don't truthfully know, but
Right, I got it. But all right, well, let's go to my stats. Make sure
what do
that
you? Yeah, see what you got. What do you think about just the whole season this year, though? What do you?
let me cover this, and then I'll tell you
All
what
right.
I think about the whole season. Um, but yeah, okay. Jay Hurts 200 plus yards passing, which you was like, oh, you think so? You were surprised by that.
Yeah, I was.
221. He had. I said that he would have. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, I did get this correct. I did get this correct. Okay, um, yeah. 200 plus yards passing, 3 total touchdowns. He would
Uh-huh.
have 1 rushing, and he would have 2 passing.
You did say that.
And I said AJ Brown would be one of them,
Uh huh.
which I did get that correct.
Yeah,
The other one I said it was Dallas Goddard,
and
but
it was
ended up
deep.
being Devontae Smith, which honestly even better. I love that. Dallas
I
Goddard.
told you, Smith, bro. I love him. He's cold.
He is. He's awesome.
Ball player, bro.
I really like whenever I think about like who, and I also said Chiefs would get 2 questionable calls throughout the game leading to scores. They got a questionable call at the first drive whenever AJ Brown got an offensive pass interference, but it kind of was made up at I think like a drive later, giving Dallas Goddard a defensive pass interference, or no, it was a just a personal foul. They gave us the first down, led to a score. So um, I guess it worked out. I mean, I don't know. I think that the Kansas City Chiefs having a lot of games handed to them this year, I think a lot of that played out in how the game actually went. I don't know. I mean, yes, they are the Kansas City Chiefs, but did they deserve to be in that game? With, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Did they get
Bro,
helped out throughout the season to get where they were?
dude,
Looked
check
like it. Sure did
check
look like
out. You can't hide the previous rings, dude. They're a team. They're a great team. They're greatly coached. Y'all definitely beat their ass, but dude, they're a phenomenal organization.
all respect. No. All respect to especially Andy Reid. I love Andy Reid. I love his offense. I love the fact that he was with the Eagles forever. I mean, he was our coach forever, and I don't think that he wanted to leave Philadelphia either. So it's not like he made that push or anything. But he ended up in Kansas City and was a pretty good dynasty. But is it
Bro,
the end? Is it the end though?
you know it's crazy. I didn't know your coach started with.
Kansas City.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really cool to find out. I had no idea.
Okay. So I have Super Bowl blowout. Got that out of the way. We all saw it. Everybody's talking about it, and they're going to be talking about it for the rest of the year. So I'm going to try my best not to do that, but it will come up. Start. Okay. Is this the end of a dynasty with Kansas City? Do you think? I personally think it could be.
No. I think they win it next year.
You think they win it next year? How much you want
Look,
that right now?
look. And I say that because you have a healthy Hopkins, you have a healthy Hollywood, you have a healthy Worthy, you have a healthy Kelsey. You have those guys right there is a great group of guys to throw the ball to. Mahomes, no matter what, I mean, look, he was still making plays when he was getting fucked up. Dude, the kid is a talent. He needs some help on the line. I'm pretty sure he's one of the leading quarterbacks on having to rush out of the pocket. They need to work on his line and I mean maybe sharpen a couple pencils on defense. And dude, they have a team because
They still have a team. I don't think anybody's
and the
denying.
coaching, that's what I say. The coaching is, dude, that's what people are underrated. Like, what about you guys? Kellen Moore to the Saints.
I'm a little disappointed in that, but
Like that's a big deal. That's your whole offense. Like
I don't think it's our whole.
not your whole offense, but
He's your offensive
he's
coordinator.
very educated.
I've
Dallas
always
Cowboys, we were doing great when we had him. He went to you guys. Y'all started fucking sprouting like a wheat. Like he's always been good. I feel like he's always been super educational. Me personally, I don't see him making that big of a change at the Saints. Now, am I rooting for him? Hell yeah, I hope they ball out.
All right,
But
hey, let's go back to that because I have a couple more things. But so you're thinking though that the dynasty at the Chiefs is still going to continue. You think that they're going to
yeah,
be back? You think that they're going to be back in the Super Bowl?
they'll be in the Super Bowl next year.
Okay, all right. What are the betting odds right now of the Super Bowl next year? Super Bowl 60.
If they keep Kareem Hunt, they have a healthy Isaiah Pacheco. They have all the right part. They have all the tools to be successful. Like I said, work on their line and shoot, their linebackers are even good. Maybe a couple defensive linemen to rotate, a couple edge rushers.
There's Philadelphia Eagles plus 600, Kansas City Chiefs plus 700, Baltimore Ravens plus 700. So that would mean that the Eagles are favored to win, right? Since they have less.
Plus, yeah.
I mean, they are built to last, though. That was my real question: is this the start of a dynasty with the Philadelphia Eagles? You got a lot of these guys on contract, a lot of these guys on rookie contracts. Um, Everybody's paid for and really
Wait, say
to go for I would say at least 3 years.
plus what? Say the pluses again.
I'm sorry. You talking about the odds?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Philadelphia Eagles plus 600, Kansas City Chiefs plus 700, and then the Baltimore Ravens plus 700.
So yeah.
Are
So
you hearing me
y'all,
okay? By the way,
huh?
are you hearing me okay, audio wise?
Yeah. I'm thinking because um point spreads the way it works. Like the plus means like they're given 600 points that they're not going to win. You know what I mean? Um, and then 700. So yeah, it's
Well, right
definitely
here it
if the
says what
payout would be so like $1 would pay you $600 if the Eagles win um, the Super Bowl next year. Put it that way.
Okay, I don't know. All I'm saying is, do I think? Okay, I'm just gonna go through the teams. The only team that really worries me after that performance, yes, the Chiefs. I think what they really need to focus on if they want to get back into the Super Bowl is their offensive line. They're gonna because more than likely they're gonna probably meet the Eagles back in the Super Bowl if they make it. Is there another team in the NFC that can really like hang or maybe might be able to make something happen against this Eagles team? I would say the Rams put on a pretty damn good fight, but that was in the snow. Um, Other than that, is there anybody that's really going to beat us though? In
The
the
only team that I could see pulling out a crazy thing in the Super Bowl or like in the playoffs against you guys would be Josh Allen sneaking one by in like some crazy overtime game.
So you mean like Super Bowl wise, but like I'm talking about NFC before the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
I'm talking about like Super Bowl, like playoff. Right there. Yeah, I could.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking NFC wise. Cowboys aren't looking good. I don't see them going back. I don't see them getting into being a threat. The Commanders are good. If they get
I,
better and better, they might be something.
Detroit, bro.
Detroit is good, but they got to
Dude, they
man,
work on that
that monkey on
defense.
their back. They're cursed, bro. They're
Dude, they
cursed.
got that defense sharpened a few more. Dude, they're crisp.
I like their coach.
I
I
feel
do.
like their linebackers could turn up a tad bit, and
Do you,
they are going to be phenomenal.
do you think Jared Goff is better than Jalen Hurts?
No, no way, no how. But I
You
think
think
he
Hurt?
is.
Do you think
I
Gibbs?
think he's. I think he's a fucking Matt Ryan.
I think he's a solid. Yeah, he's solid.
I
He's a
think
solid
he's
role player. He's a
I
role
think
player.
he's Kirko Chains. Like
He can deliver the ball.
he he plays ball. He's a ball player, but he's not a Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a kid that could potentially wear a gold jacket one day. Like
I told you this, by the way. I want to go ahead and bring this up. But whenever Jalen Hurts got drafted, I was sitting in Gabriel Garcia's living room with his family as he boasted about CeeDee Lamb going to the Cowboys.
yes, sir. Yes,
Jalen
sir.
Hurts fell directly into the pocket of the Philadelphia Eagles in the second round. I was ecstatic about this. Gabe was a little bit confused because he knew me as a Carson Wentz guy. I love Carson Wentz. Who was a good quarterback until Jalen Hurts walked into the building. And I told you that Jalen Hurts was a guy. As soon as he got drafted, that's Super Bowl. That's
You
super.
know, it's super crazy. My GM now at work, so his daughter went to the University of Oklahoma, and one day he's like, "Hey, look at this picture." I think I've told you about it too. They're sitting there at breakfast, and Kyler Murray, CeeDee Lamb, um, Jalen Hurts, or maybe I don't know if it was CD, Jalen Hurts,
It
and
wasn't it Hollywood.
Hollywood. That's who it was. They were sitting there eating breakfast, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. And he was like, the biggest thing I can say is he said he watched Baker, he watched Hollywood, obviously. He watched Baker, he watched Hurts, he watched Kyler, all of them while his daughter was in college and stuff. And he said Jalen Hurts was the one that was a man amongst boys. He was like, he was just built different, played different. And I was like, dude, that dude is a freak. He's like, his legs looks like he's a running back. Like,
Yeah, I mean, he can make it happen for sure. I've always loved Hurts, honestly. This year has been like it was a little bit. Yeah, everybody's questioning his throwing ability and everything. I've seen him. I remember seeing him. Me being a fan, it's hard for me to ever say that. No, he's not playing well or anything. Like I'm gonna cap before I tell you the truth or anything. Which he was struggling a little bit this season. Um, but at the same time, they weren't really even asking him to do much because we have Saquon. He was going off, and if he's going off,
all they need's a tush push, and he did it every time.
I mean, he did his
Until,
job. He did his job every
until
time.
dude, uh, bro, that's somebody that we've not talked about on this thing whatsoever. Sorry to come off talk. Denver fucking Broncos. Dude,
What's
their
wrong with
defense
that,
their defense is cold, bro.
Oh, you talking defense? Okay, okay. I mean, Denver Broncos defense. I didn't watch one game from there other than the Kansas City game that they lost by field goal or
So
by
the
blocked
thing
field goal.
you got to look at it this way. My brother hit me with this the other day at work. Name 4 defensive players on the Denver Broncos defense.
Pat Surtain. There's one other one that's from OU, so I want to at least mention him, but what's his name? Fuck it, I don't know. I can't.
Okay, now type in Google right where they finalized in defensive stats for the year.
They were number one.
Me and my brother did this the other day, and it just
Can you read what that says?
Now I can. Yep, you're good right there. Stay focused.
Okay. All right.
Perfect. Yep, I can read it.
So what did you say? Defensive rankings?
Yeah, the defensive rankings, which I know y'all were number 1, but to finish, but look how high these guys finished, and no one knows any of their names, but they're so damn good.
Let me see if this helps at all.
Oh, that looks right there.
Does it look better?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Well, let's. These are just teams. These aren't in any necessary order.
I was gonna say it doesn't show the ranking. That's weird.
Maybe Fox knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. Number 1, Eagles.
He said Eagles. Where did they rank them?
Broncos 7. I'm talking 7.
Oh dang, dude! To end the year, there's no way. Who did they have over them?
They have Texans, Packers, Dolphins, Jets, Titans.
Dude, that's got to be wrong. Titans with the number 2 defense in the NFL. Are you smoking? They lost me $100,000.
Are you smoking?
They lost me
$100.
I bet a dude $100 at the beginning of the year the Titans would win more than 6 games. They did not. There's no way that they got ranked. That don't even make sense, bro.
Let me do a new search. Cause this is offense. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. This is the only thing that's happening for me.
It's
And this
funny.
is January 31st, 2025.
They show no love.
Show no love.
Show no love to the defense.
Where are the Cowboys at?
Shit, probably number 1, number 2.
38. 28.
Yeah, dude, that's such a lie.
I don't know, man. Could be true.
Lying on my name.
Lying on my name. All right. Let me see. Is that good? Does that look good? All right. Let's get back to topics.
See what we're talking.
Yeah. I think it's possibly the ending of the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty run. We've seen it happen before in teams, but maybe he comes back in a few years. I don't think he's back next year. I think that you got some hungry guys like Joe Burrow waiting for his shot, waiting for a few extra pieces. Is he going to get those pieces with this Bengals ownership? Hasn't happened in the past. I don't think it's going to happen this time because history tends to repeat itself. And history tends to repeat itself whenever it comes to dynasties as well. You go on a long run. You lose some key players and maybe start to go downhill a little bit. Patrick Mahomes is still good. So I think we still see them again in the future to continue his legacy and everything. But I think for an AFC team, I think that there's some really hungry teams out there that want it. But one AFC team, I don't. I want to talk to you about this one and get your opinion. I don't know if Lamar Jackson is hungry enough to get the championship.
Really?
I think he's great. He's a great.
You know who I think he needs?
What do you think? What do you think?
I think he needs Debo Samuels requesting a trade from the 49ers.
Oh, did he request one?
I think that is a perfect fit.
That would be a
That's
perfect
a
fit.
missing key factor.
Is okay? They have Zay Flowers. They have. I don't think Rashad Bateman is a. I don't think he's an all-star, is he?
No. You got Likely. You got Mark Andrews. Two phenomenal tight ends.
And you got Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, Lamar. Have a phenomenal defense.
Have a great defense, but I don't know. It's just that like over the years you see them that they fail again and again. I don't see
Coming up short.
It's different.
1 game short,
I like
2 games short.
I really do like Lamar. I want to see him get to that next level, but how bad does he want it though? Whenever I see Jalen play and him talk about the losses that he took, I 100% believe that he wanted to get back to the Super Bowl and actually win it. I could see that he was actually hungry for that. I don't know if I see the same thing whenever I see Lamar. I guess after the season or whatever, or talking about those tough losses. I also don't know if I see the same thing in Josh Allen. I don't know if
you and your little high course to the Super Bowl run, dude. These guys are fucking beasts. You're talking about.
I'm okay. All right.
Bro just won MVP,
and I don't think he should have. I don't think he should have won MVP. I'll be right back. Continue. Tell him why. Tell him why you think Josh Allen deserved the MVP. Number one, go.
Bro, every reason. He is a dog. He's a game changer. He makes plays. He wins ball games.
He does win ball games.
He's fucking huge. What big dude? He runs like fucking the old school Cam Newton, bro.
He doesn't run like the old school Cam Newton.
Dude, he's running motherfuckers over. Yes, he is. Dude lowers his shoulder. He's
a big log. It's
fucking crazy.
It is a little bit hard to get him sometimes, but he can never win the big game.
Dude, you're insane.
You know what? It's almost comparable over there at the AFC to Dak Prescott not even reaching. Like, I mean, just over and over again, just lose and lose and lose and lose. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I want to see something different this year. I want to see something different. But there's only one guy out of that pack that really stands out to me where it's like, if we have to face him in that team, it's going to be a game. That's going to be a game. But I still think we win. I think our defense plays so damn good. Sorry. If they can make the correct choices in this offseason, which is a long shot, Joe Burrow is very scary to see. I'm just being honest with you. I mean, he's always had some elite weapons with him. He's always had those LSU guys with him. And he still got him there. I mean, this guy is a nightmare. But we personally, we still take him down. I don't know if there's a quarterback in the league that we don't take down with that defense that we ran in the Super Bowl. Lamar might be able to get something, but Lamar's still getting fucked up in that game too. I don't know if there's a quarterback that could have won that going against that.
You know who's the team that I think actually gives y'all a run for your money when they're healthy?
Okay, I'll be honest on this one too. Bro, go ahead.
49ers. Healthy. Ayuk healthy. McCaffrey. All those guys healthy. I think they have a solid chance.
Yeah. Okay. So I can give you that, but I truly don't really like that game a couple of years ago whenever we hurt Brock like early as fuck.
Yeah.
I was nervous for that game, but I'm not really like super worried about Brock Purdy.
They don't scare you.
And I feel like their chemistry is kind of breaking down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? People
I
asking
think this
about to ask for trades. People trying to get out of there, trying to win a championship.
off season, they're gonna get rid of Debo, get rid of the little pity party that he's got going on. He's definitely I need the ball, which I get it. He's an athlete, but the motherfucker drops wide open passes, hit him in the hand.
Hey, what do you think about D Hop dropping that wide open pass, bro?
Embarrassed.
Bro.
Now he's blaming the refs.
Oh, dude, he went straight to the fucking straight to the fucking media. And was like, "Oh, y'all want to talk about refs?" And I'm like, "Dude, like, are you for real? Like, do you want to talk about refs?" I mean,
That's wild.
yeah, the irony there, but it's whatever. Hey, did you catch the halftime show?
Did I catch the halftime show? I did.
What did you think about it?
Not a fan.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much on this because I've just been seeing a lot of people with an opinion on it. I didn't really understand what he was saying the entire time. Anyways, it sounded like I couldn't.
Callie said he was trying to like diss America in a way, but like with it being a diss to Dre. But my thing is, what I didn't understand is I couldn't understand him. Like,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like I couldn't hear.
like
I couldn't
I
comprehend what
couldn't
he was
actually
saying.
comprehend the words that was coming out of his mouth. And that's what I
Exactly.
was telling Callie. I was like, that's what's irritating me. Like, not which regardless, all these songs on social media and stuff, they're like trending. So I don't like that shit anyways. I'm listening to the music I listen to, and I'm, biased to that. I don't care.
Right.
But I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. Like, I ain't got nothing against the guy. I
I
just
like his old stuff.
they not like us. They not like I hell no. You not like me. Exactly. We ain't listening to that shit. Like, um, but I don't know. That's just maybe the new genre of music. People, anybody, I don't know. Music in general, you repeat yourself more than like 4 times, I'm over it. I'm like, all right, something else. But besides the point, yeah, I just wasn't a huge fan of the halftime show for the fact that I truthfully didn't, I couldn't comprehend what the hell. My brother, my wife were super hyped about SZA. I know she's huge and up and coming, I guess, or I guess she's already a big deal. I'm not much into the female side of music, but
Yeah, Aviana knew who she was, and I don't know. It
my,
wasn't like I might have known like 2 or 3 songs, but it wasn't really like any of the ones that I liked. I mean, I liked his old um, Good Kid, Mad City type of Section 80 album. You know, don't I think it's
poetic justice.
don't blow my high or something like that.
Yeah.
I could have butchered that, but yeah, poetic justice, all of that type of stuff, good stuff, good shit. But now, now, yeah, I don't really understand any of the music coming out nowadays. Anyways, I understand beef music. The diss on America part, I don't really understand that too much because if he's dissing, I mean, they dress in red, white, and blue. He's dissing Drake, who's Canadian. So wouldn't that be the play on there? Like, and especially with everything going on with America versus Canada. I mean, with trade wars and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it was weird because like Callie was like, yeah, apparently Drake's ex-girlfriend or something was dancing on stage. But then I seen Serena Williams was one of the dancers. Like, I don't really know. Like I said,
I do recall a song from Drake where he mentioned Serena's husband, called him a groupie, I think, and he's like this. Yeah, yeah, he's
okay, so maybe that's why she was dancing on stage.
Right. So she gets on stage and like kind of trolls him, I guess. But I looked this up earlier. Serena Williams. This is author. Actually, no. What is it listed? Author. Husband. Yeah, it's this white guy. There's nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that at all.
That's funny.
Yeah, so Drake called him a groupie, and then I guess that was the like her getting on there and starting to dance with like I guess a testament to that or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not really plugged into to everything that's going on rap wise. Um, I think I listened to a couple of those diss songs and was like, okay, think I'm done on this genre, really.
Literally.
But yeah, I mean that's really all I have on the halftime show. I didn't really understand what he was saying for all of it. The only thing that I really could actually comprehend was A minor. That was it.
Yeah, and
I,
I did not like that song.
and the song sucked. I mean, the beat on that song is the worst beat that I've ever heard in my life. Truly, it really is the worst. I've never heard a worse beat on a hit song like that. And for it to blow up like crazy. But I mean, apparently Drake is a pedophile. Now, is he a pedophile?
That's wild. I've never looked into anything like that. I have no idea. I didn't
I
know.
don't know. I mean, there's no like solid evidence out there, but I mean, if I was a betting man, what would you pick on the prize picks if it says Drake pedophile? Yes or no? Higher or lower? Are you taking a higher or lower? What are you taking? $20.
Probably with everything else going on. I mean,
If I was a betting man, I'd go ahead and put that $20 down higher. I mean, I'll lose $20 if I'm wrong, but I mean, I can win a lot of money. I'm gonna go ahead and put it higher.
you're hilarious.
I'm not gonna put too much money. $20. That's a good limit. Um, I don't know anything about that shit, so let me just preference that. um, Kellen Moore, Saints. I wanted to go back to that. Um, I don't see any. I don't see any like world that works out for him. I think he should have stayed, and I think that he should go for the back to back. Yeah, I mean, you have every piece that you could ever ask for in Philadelphia, and you threw it away for. I mean, I get it. I get it. It's a head coaching job. It's a head coaching opportunity. So I mean, those don't come very often. And he's been chasing that for years. Dallas wouldn't give it to him. Then he went to the Chargers, I think, and then they ended up hiring Harbaugh, which understood. It's a good call. He's a good offensive coordinator, though. Is he a good head coach? I don't know. Does he have that fire? I mean,
I don't
we've
think
seen
he has the
surprises.
fire for head coach. But look at the Vikings head coach. I didn't think he had the fire.
That's true, and he did pretty good, but I mean, a little bit disappointing at the end. I will say that.
I mean, dude, them dudes were getting hurt left and right. He couldn't get shit done. I think that was a little more QB. In
You
my
think that was on Aaron Donald that loss
Sam, I think he had a
or
lot to.
Sam? Sam, I said Aaron.
Yeah, I think Sam Darnold had a lot to do. Which, like, I can't blame him. It's on an individual. There's 11 men on the field, but yeah, I don't know how you'd put it. He's like a Jared Goff if Jared Goff doesn't have two of the best running backs in the league. You know, when you get him into throwing, he's going to make mistakes. But the thing that's different is, dude, he's got the best receiver. He's got Jay Jetta.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Do you think? I mean, what do the Vikings do? Do they make a move at quarterback? I mean, he fell
They just
flat,
drafted J.J. McCarthy last year in the first round.
right? So is that the guy though? Is what I'm saying.
I thought that kid was cold in Michigan. Other people told me they didn't think he was good. I thought he was raw when they won the shit.
I'm here to tell you, he's not good. I don't. I mean, that's just me. Like Michigan was a very run heavy team whenever they won. Um, he was he does have an arm. I, I don't see it like that much. I don't see him being like a superstar. He might be able to get it down, but there's a lot that's gonna have to come together for him for it to work out for him. And he's gonna have to get it quick. You know how the NFL is. They're in one quarterback, out the other. You know, like it's a quick job. You gotta have it. You have to have success very quickly in order to secure your job. And I mean, he's still on a rookie contract, so no reason to get rid of him. Instead
True.
of that, but um, I mean, do I my odds on him getting the starting job, keeping it, and then actually being successful pretty low, but at the same time, he does have Jay Jetta, who is going to be a big help to him. So, I mean, there's always that. So we'll see. Maybe we need to have Keenan on, and he can go a little bit deeper.
Dude, get my buddy Trav from Minnesota. He's a huge Viking fan.
We can do that. We can do
Born
that.
and
You know,
raised, dude. He's
they
got
also
the
have Jordan
accent.
Addison.
Huh?
They also have Jordan Addison, who's pretty good.
They also have Hawkinson,
I
who's
think
really
Hawkinson's kind of
what,
he's,
dude? Look what he did in Detroit.
he's a little shaky. A little shaky. I don't know though. We'll see. I'll have Keenan on. We can do a little bit of a deeper dive. But I don't know. We'll see. No more football for an entire year, or not really. It's just going to be a couple of months, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like I'm going to be very bored for the majority of this. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm
Hey,
going to talk
I
about.
had an idea today.
What's up?
So if things change for what we talked about earlier, and I get a weekend off, drive up. We'll do a whole day vlog. Stink bait. Let's go catfish. Today I was like, dude, what if I wake up one morning, me and Jordan go meet at the river, go fishing? And then I was like, bro, my bro's in OKC. I don't know why. It was just like one of those where I was like, dude, I wanted to go fishing so bad.
That would be nice if we could make it back and be able to just like make like a video. I would love to do one of these while we're fishing and just
That's
have
what I'm saying.
an hour or two, like just
Yeah. Like just
that.
get
That's
us
the
out there.
perfect time to do it, really.
Dude, that's let them see what we see, bro. Let them listen to our real conversations. People would have a blast.
That would be nice. That's definitely a great idea for an episode. Anytime you want to come, we do have
Dude,
like
even I could come up
lakes here.
there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have lakes here. We can make it happen, bro.
can always fish anywhere. But I was just thinking in general because I've been thinking right here, Lake Texoma, throwing some big catfish poles, smacking some big ones.
That would be really nice. I mean, I miss it all the time, like just getting
Dude,
out, doing it on my free time and stuff. But
man.
man, it's just the places that we were hitting like over and over fucking sucked, man. We weren't really.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We got to get into the new spots for sure.
It's really just getting there to catch a buzz, which is great. I mean, I would go out there and drink like 5 natural lights and feel fantastic. Felt like I caught a fish. Might as well have. But I haven't drank a natural light in about, I would say, like 5 months, man. It's been crazy. I've been on Michelob Ultras lately.
Dude, I really
You don't even drink at all, do you?
no.
When's the last time you had a drop?
Dude, I do like occasion like my sister's birthday party last month.
Right.
Bro, I don't remember getting home. We got McDonald's. I woke up in the morning and I told Callie, I was like, babe, I have like a flashback of eating a cheeseburger. And she was like, we did eat cheeseburgers like on the way home. She was like, how messed up were you? I was like, dang, brought me back to like the old days.
Yeah, dude.
Hammered. We were taking shots. I like at one point I remember I was feeling so good. They gave me a shot and I started off taking just shots of Crown. That's all I was taking all night. So I was good. Crown in my beer. I was drinking ultras. I was straight. Well, by the time I got so drunk, I realized I took this shot and I had this weird taste in my mouth, but I didn't think anything of it. Well, as we're leaving and I burped, I was like, dude, I've been drinking tequila too. I was like, oh, this is about to be bad. And
Yeah,
that was,
blackout.
dude, it was like a scene from a movie. They had this like my grandma catered and made all the food, so it was all the Mexican, like Mexican pork and the rice and everything. So I had a to go plastic plate. Well, I was so drunk, I was stumbling making a plate to go. Dude, I broke the plate because it was so much. There's a big Tupperware bowl, that like a glass bowl. I grabbed it and I dumped the rice, I dumped the pork, I flipped my whole plate that broke into the bowl and started grabbing more of the meat and dumped it all on the top. Grabbed foil, fuck it, walked out of there drunk. So then it was like 20 degrees that night. Come in, knock out, go to bed. We literally get food on the way home. I wake up the next morning at 5 a.m. hungover as shit. And I couldn't go back to sleep. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, dude, I need something to sober me up. And I just randomly remembered that I took all that food. I
Shit,
literally went
ready
and
to
got it
go.
out of the car. And it was like 20 degrees. I was freezing. I warmed all that shit up, dude. It was so greasy, so bomb. It was the best hangover meal.
That sounds really fucking good. That sounds so fucking good, man. I've definitely had a few like that. We were just I was just like basically not blacked out, but I was drunk as shit for this Super Bowl win because you
Were
know,
you?
well, we went to the club. We went to this bar out and like bar out here in Oklahoma City. Shout out, shout out the Clutch in Oklahoma City. Great time. I expected there to be a lot of Kansas City fans, but it was mostly just like other, you know, nobody really had a team or anything. There
Yeah,
was like some Patriots fans, some Raiders fans, like just random shit. So it's really just me and Aviana just getting fucked up at this bar, being the only Eagles fans there, having a great time. And she is taking a Patron shot for every time that we score a touchdown,
oh, buddy.
which ends up being a lot. I mean, we didn't expect to score that much, but I mean, yeah, she's safe to say by the third quarter, she's fucked up. She's laying on the table like this, like like the entire by mid like halfway through the third quarter. I have the waiters asking me if she needs Tylenol, needs water, and all of this and all of that. And I'm like, she's all good. She's been here before. She's here to get the job done, you know. So, anyways, I'm like, all right, third quarter, beating the shit out of the Chiefs. When we put this game on my phone, I'm drunk as shit by the way too, going back and forth to the bathroom, stumbling every single time. Have to piss like every 5 seconds, and
Ah.
and I also have to make sure she's good, you know. So mine is racing on top of my game because I'm like 10 beers deep. So I cash out real quick, get the Uber, get home, watch the rest of the game, and try to put her to bed. But yeah, I think really lately I've been the responsible one, and if anybody out there knows me, that it's a turn of a page of
Yeah,
what I
there you
used
go.
to be. So I'm the one that's actually doing the babysitting nowadays. So I have to. I usually just stick to beer just so that I can stay cognitive and of everything going on. You know,
There
as soon
you
as I
go.
drink, as soon as I take a shot, it's over. I mean, it's bad news. Buckle up.
That's when Ricky's coming out.
That's when Rick comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, a lot of people.
Rick comes out to play.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have heard that before. But
That's awesome. The good old days. Dude, I was just talking to Hunter. He sent me a picture. Like when we were like 15 one day when I stayed the night at his house and we were all chilling like in his bedroom just bullshitting. And I was like, damn, bro, like life is literally so crazy.
start losing some of those memories too, and then like you have a friend send you a picture of like a flashback or something like that. You're like, oh shit, that brings me back.
Yes.
Actually, speaking of friends, old friends, I was actually just talking to Colby, old Meekster.
What did he say?
Old Meekster said he might be down for an episode.
Really?
Yeah, he said he was. Yeah, I guess he'd been listening. He's been listening to the show, and said he'd be down to come on here in a few weeks. So
That'd
we
be
gotta figure
hilarious.
that out. Got to figure out some schedules and shit like that, but should be good.
That's awesome. Yeah. He seems to be doing well. I talk to him every once in a blue moon, but I I don't hang out or talk to nobody like that really.
I don't either. So like me reaching out to people to try to get them on the show is a little bit can be awkward since I haven't talked to many
Yeah.
people. But yeah, definitely want anybody and everybody on for sure. If I can
Like,
make it, we'll talk about that one later, probably after this. But yeah, I think that's all I got honestly for this episode.
same brother. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go grab me a fucking bite to eat and hop on these video games.
beat off.
Everybody get at me, Capone Rosin. Let's play some games.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put an invitation out to anybody. If anybody out there wants to get their ass beat at college football 25, I'm available. I work from home. I can pause my job anytime. I can beat your ass at Madden, college 25. You name it, I'll beat your ass at it. So, stinkbaitTV.
Yeah. Big bait.
All right. Hey, 1 second, man.